Masks is easily one of the greatest episodes in Teen Titans, and I want to analyze what makes it so great. In episode 9 of the show, Robin's character arc began. The theme of the episode is, trust is easy to destroy, but tough to build. Robin's major flaw for the season was his obsession with stopping Slade. Wanting to stop a villain is not bad on its own, but what it did to Robin was where the problem was. The Titans aren't just allies, but close friends. They trust him. In this episode, Robin was so obsessed with stopping Slade that he secretly became a villain with the hope of gaining Slade's trust to learn his secret plan, but he didn't tell his friends about this scheme. He's a superhero, yet he deemed it necessary to become a supervillain, steal items, and fight his team just to trick Slade. Robin didn't trust him with his Red X's secret identity because he wanted to make it look as real as possible, but this ironically backfired and led to his team losing trust in him once they uncovered his identity. One of the most interesting parts about the episode is that it ended on a sour note because Robin didn't complete his arc. We saw his belief in the lie, which is that you shouldn't trust your friends with everything, and we saw the consequences of his belief in the lie. In most Teen Titans episodes, the hero learns from their mistakes and corrects them in that episode. That doesn't happen here, which not only makes it stand out, but it sets up the final episodes of the season for a slam dunk when they complete his arc. Slade was the perfect facilitator for this arc. He was a mastermind who was a danger to Jump City, but he kept his master plan tightly guarded. This amplified Robin's obsession to the point where he started making desperate moves. A good villain can damage their hero internally and externally. In this episode, Slade damaged Robin's relationship with his team by drawing out his obsession. He also forced Robin to cross lines, like committing crimes as a supervillain. Slade explicitly pointed out how two wrongs don't make a right. Slade is also a great foil because he's a mirror for Robin, a dark reflection. Robin and Slade were on opposite sides of justice, but by the end of the episode, we learned that their similarities went further. They both lacked trust. Starfire forcing Robin to confront his similarities with his arch-nemesis was another emotional blow indirectly dealt by Slade's existence. Externally, he completely outplayed his hero. He saw through Red X and manipulated Robin into stealing the 3 chips for him without telling him about the plan. He even dominated Robin in combat at the end. Boy Wonder only survived because it was a robot clone that let him win. The Red X mission was almost a complete failure, except for the fact that the heroes got the chips back. This episode also has a well-written mystery to further enhance its quality. As an adult critic, I believe that I would have been able to see through the mystery since the show is episodic and the hints were there, but it still does a decent job at hiding the twist while providing hints. The first hint is that Slade said he and Robin should meet face to face. When Red X appears stealing what Slade wanted, he didn't want money, he wanted Slade's plan, the same thing Robin wanted. The second hint was how Red X knew all the Titans' weaknesses, but then the writers threw in an excellent red herring by having Robin chase Red X and get captured. That threw off the scent, but then he saved Beast Boy from a train while fighting them, which was the third and final hint before they showed us who was under the mask. Kids probably wouldn't have figured it out, but that red herring could possibly fool even adults. The hologram explanation was genius because Robin always used tech. This mystery made the episode even more entertaining. The plot was excellent because it tied the character development and mystery together beautifully and efficiently. The episode started with Slade's droids trying to steal a chip and the Titans preventing it. Once the battle was won, Robin's desire to learn Slade's plan was established. Slade even said that they should meet, which sets up Red X. The Titans trying to have fun, juxtaposed against Robin trying to solve the mystery, highlights his obsession. His obsession with learning the plan led to him going rogue and helping Slade to gain his trust. He stole a chip, wiped the Titans, and contacted Slade. The scene of the Titans recovering reinforces Robin's obsession. Red X won round 2 and met up with Slade, while the villain stated the theme. Red X was revealed to be Robin, and then Starfire discovered his secret in the next scene. In the third act, Slade outplayed Red X, and there was a final fight. The epilogue highlighted Robin's consequences and similarities to Slade. Not a single scene was wasted. Every single scene properly built up the next with strong causality, and most scenes developed the mystery, the character arc, or the theme. The brilliant start to a character arc, the villain that facilitated this arc, the engaging mystery, and the tightly written plot are what make Masks one of America's greatest episodes of storytelling.